Good evening, everybody. My name is Judy. I am the sister of Jemz of Jemz Cake Box, and my sister, it was laid on her heart to provide a Christmas meal for families and individuals who were really not in a position to do that for themselves for whatever reason. My day kind of like started from last night. I got here at her home probably about 5ish. And I and Gemma, my cousin, we worked together preparing the food, a glorious meal. Had about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes sleep. Left out of here at 6 o'clock for the first delivery, which was up in Oxford. The second delivery that I and my cousin did was to a single young man. And it was quite moving. He lives just in a room and he had nothing. And we rang the doorbell, we said who we were, and he came down, let us in. And he let us into what is his home, just a room. And I went through the box, so he had roast chicken with potatoes and stuffing, rice and peas, gravy. He had homemade bread, homemade cake, soup, mince pies, custard, had a drink, had a card. And as I was going through the food with him, his face just lit up, and he's kind of like rubbing his head. Wow, wow. You know, I said to him, you've got plantain, macaroni cheese that just needs to go in the oven. And he opened his cupboard. And there was nothing in it. There was a box of cereal that could have been just an empty box. And there were some tea bags. And I hugged him and I said, God bless you. And he was so grateful. I and my cousin left, feeling very overwhelmed, but just being grateful for what we have. And although this single young man had a roof above his head and he wasn't homeless, he didn't have anything. It was just him, just a room. Everything for him was packed into that room. And he smiled and we saw his eyes light up, and it was wonderful it was such a privilege to serve. Such a privilege to serve. Gemma, thank you. Thank you for listening to Father. Thank you for following your heart. So many people I met today, they were just in awe, so grateful, so thankful that someone would cook them a meal. And it wasn't just food for today. There was food that was able to last them for a couple of days, which was great. So they had food for a couple of days, and they were so grateful, and cards were given and a box of chocolate was given, and just in gratitude of somebody that they didn't know that was willing to cook them a meal. And the meal, my God, chicken and sweet corn and carrots and Brussels sprouts and parsnips, awesome. And we packed everything, and it's now 5:15, feeling physically exhausted, but my heart, I'm overjoyed to be in such a position to serve, saddened by what I see behind closed doors, and realizing that so many people are surviving. They're surviving way below their means. What does it mean for me as a believer? It means about serving. And don't take for granted what I have. I am blessed. Some of the people that I saw today live in a mansion compared to what they have. I saw little kids, little children light up. One eye's lit up because they had plantain to have with their breakfast today. Sorry. What can I say to encourage you? It's not the people that you know. Open your eyes and take notice of the people on your road, your next door neighbour. Ask the Lord to show you who might need help. They don't always shout out and say. They don't hang it out so everybody can see. It's there if you take notice and be a light to somebody. Just show love. Love conquers everything. Show love. You don't have to have loads. We didn't have loads. Gemma didn't have loads. But what we had, it was multiplied. Donations came in every shape, form or fashion, whether it was food or containers or money or assistance to drive, to make deliveries, whatever. And yes, there's the emphasis about Christmas, but you know, it's also important all year round. But I think the reason why Christmas stands out is because in society, in the media, everywhere around you, it's all about presents and Christmas trees and food and family and getting together. And those people that have nothing, it's just like a slap in their face constantly. It's just a constant reminder of what they don't have. And so, not just Christmas, just even throughout the year, just open your eyes and take notice of those that are around you. And I pray that the rest of the season will be a blessed one, and give God thanks. Last weekend, we lost a friend that we have known from childhood, growing up, NTA. And yesterday, I lost a very good friend. I lost his sister. We lost his sister a couple of years back. And he went yesterday. And so tomorrow is not guaranteed. Don't put off for tomorrow what you can do today. We say that all the time, but it is so true. Don't put off for tomorrow. And if something's laid on your heart to do it, follow it through. Ask the Lord to bless whatever you have, and He will multiply once it comes from your heart. Let it come from your heart. Let it come from the depths of your heart, and He will multiply it. Enjoy the rest of the season and God's richest blessings for 2017. Thank you. Thank you, Jemz. Thank you.